Hello friends, welcome to another video on my YouTube channel. And in this Python video tutorial series, today we will learn lists in depth. So let's get started. List is one of the four built-in data types that is used in Python for storing collection of data. You can create a list using square bracket or list constructor. Let's say L equals to square bracket or L equals to constructor list. You can have elements into the list like 1, 2, 3, 4. We can print the list L. We can build the list in this way as well using the constructor. Inside the constructor we can use values, and let me print list as well. So this is the list using square bracket and this is the list using list constructor. Lists are ordered, changeable, and they allow duplicate items. So for example, L equals to 1, 1, 1, 1, 2, 2, and let me print that. You can see that we can have duplicate items. We can change the item. Let's say, for example, I want to change the item at the 0th location. I'll say 12, and we can print it. You can see the value at the 0th location changes. We will look into this syntax in a bit. Then we can have length of a list as well. So for that you use len function which takes the object whose length you want to measure, and I'll say L, and we can have 6. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 0 to 5, that means 6 element. Inside a list you can have any data types. So we have basic, int, float, bool, and we also have string. We also have none type. So you can have these things into the list. So for example, L equals to string, integer, float, boolean. Even you can have list inside a list as well. Let me print the list. Yeah. You can see the type of any object in Python with the type function. So let's see the type of L, and we will see that it is of class list. In order to access items from the list, you can have object name or variable name, that is L in our case. Then you use square bracket and you provide the index of the element that you want to access. For example, 0. You see, we got the element string at the 0th location. Another way to access elements is using L, again square bracket, then you say 0 to 3. Now this 3 upper bound is excluded, so we will get element 0, 1 and 2. Let me first print L so that we can verify that. So 0, 1, 2. 3 is excluded. So 0, 1 and 2. You can change list items. For example, L and 0th location. Let's say this is a changed string, and let me print L. You can see now the string value is changed with this is a changed string. You can append values into the list. So for example, let's say first print L and then L dot append, let's say a new value. Let me print L again. Yeah, you can see that the original was this. This is, cause I ran it twice. So this is for the first time and this is for the second time when I ran it. So you can see when you want to insert a new value at the end of the list, you use append. There is one more method which is insert. So let me first print L, and now if I say L dot insert will take the index. Let's say at the second index I want to a value, I want to insert this a value, and let me print L again. So you can see this was our original list. Now at the second location, so 0, first and second, I inserted this value. There is one more method associated with list is extend. So let's say you have two lists. This is the first list and this is the second list, and you want to extend list 2 and append list 1 at the end. You can do it as well in this way using extend function. So let me print L2. You can see that 5, 6, 7, 8 is there and 1, 2, 3, 4 is from L1. There are remove and pop method. So let's first print our L. So this is our L. Now I can use L dot pop, and you can see the last value came. Okay, this pop is also able to get a value from index. So when I say 0, it gets the value from 0th location. There is remove method as well. So when I say L dot remove, and it takes a value, so for example 1. So let me print first L and then one more time after performing the operation. You can see that when I did pop, it removed the value. This is a string. When I previously ran pop, it has removed this. And when I print L, we see that we have a value 20.95 true, a list and a new value. And when I did remove at the location 1, we see that from here 1 has gone. So 1 is not the index, but 1 is the value. And if let's say you have, let me first print L, and if I say L dot remove, let's say string, then this would throw an error, value error, that element X is not in list. So when you use remove, you make sure you catch value error in case. Next, looping on a list. So for example, let's say we have a list A, B, C and D, and we want to loop all over the elements. So what we can do is that for item in L, let's print item. So when we do that, we see that we have looped over all the elements. There is one more way to loop using indexing. So for example, for I in range of length of L, print L of I. So we are using indexing here, and you can see we got the same result as the for item in L. So this is how you can loop over a list. There is sort functionality on a list as well. So for example, let's say I have a list string 1, let's say true, 20.95, and another list. Okay, and let me print the list. So this is the list. If I use a sort functionality, sort, we will see that we are facing type error, because when you sort, it compares the value and place the values according to their order. So I hope you understand that in order for you to use sort functionality, the list must be of the same data type. So for example, let's say L equals to G. I every time forget to use the square bracket. Now if I let me print L, then let me use sort, then let me use print to see the results. You can see that our list is now sorted. It was originally this, now it is sorted. You can use argument called reverse and use true, so it will do descending sorting. And let me print L as well. So you can see we have now descending sort. There is a copy functionality on list as well. So let's say new list equals to L dot copy, and we can see that new list is as equals to L. There are ways with which you can join two lists, and we have seen one which was extend. Yeah, so there are other couple of methods as well. So for example, L1 equals to 1, 2, 3 and 4, and L2 equals to 5, 6, 7 and 8. What you can do is that you can use plus operator to add to list like this. You can use extend the way we have used, like L2 dot extend L1 and print L2. Yeah. One more way is to use for loop for, let's say, item in L1, L2 dot append item, and let me print L2 again. So you can see that L2 was 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, and this 1, 2, 3, 4 is added again. So these are the few things that is associated with list, and here are the list of methods that is associated with list as well. Append, clear removes all the element. Copy, we have seen that. Count returns the number of element in the specified value. So if I show you, let me first print L2. So L2 has these values. I can use L2.count and let me count, let's say 1, and let me print this as well. So you can see that there are 2 occurrences of 1. Then extend, index returns the index of the first element with the specified value. So when we do L2.index, index of, let's say 1, that means it will be going to send us 0, 1, 2, 3 and 4. So when I print it, we'll get 4th. So it has found 1 at the 4th location. Insert, we have seen that. Pop, remove, reverse and sort. So sort has a reverse argument as well, and you can directly use reverse to reverse order a list. So this is it from this part of the video on Python, and I hope you have gained knowledge about list. If you like my work, please consider subscribing to my channel. It helps. Thank you for watching. Peace.